Hello guys, this is Reese from Bommarito St. Peter's Volkswagen in St. Louis. Today I'm bringing you a 2019 Volkswagen Arteon SEL R-Line for front-wheel drive. This particular one is pure white on the exterior with black leather interior. Nice 19-inch alloy wheels, LED headlights, LED running lights, all-weather lights. R-Line badging on the side, chrome accents along the base of the doors. Again, look at those black alloy wheels, chrome strips along the base of the car, exhaust tips chrome, and also a bumper-dillo on the back trunk, and Arteon lettering on the back. Only place on the car which says Arteon. This particular one also has a panoramic sunroof. Let's take a look inside. It's keyless entry on the outside. R-Line scuff plates along the door sill right here. 3-seat memory along with lumbar support right here, and then your forward and back, and then your seat back as well. That is a heated leather seat. There's a look at your headrest adjustment right there. These are the same type of headrests that the Touareg had. As you look inside, leather wrapped steering wheel with white stitching. R-Line badging at the base of the steering wheel with the piano black 3-spoke right here. Also, power door locks, power mirrors, one touch up, one touch down on those mirrors, window lock right here, also a heated mirror and power folding mirrors. So you can actually fold the mirrors in. The blind spot monitoring on this car is a side assist. So that little panel that looks like a solar panel on the outside of the mirror right there, that's actually what lights up for your blind spot alerts. It also comes with Volkswagen's digital cockpit. This is the 1.0 or the first gen digital cockpit with the dials there. Cruise control is over here on this side. Your resume and set is right here. Your assist systems are all right here. So this has side assist, that's your blind spot, rear traffic alert, front assist. It'll also have adaptive cruise control. Volume control is going to be right here. Google and Siri functionalities right there with that little button there. These two little silver tabs and these two little arrows work together to be a mouse where you can scroll through different menu options. If you look up at the top up there, the driving data, vehicle status, telephone, audio, and then of course navigation, and then your assist systems again. So you can arrow through. On the view, as you turn on this here, you also can set your following distance for your adaptive cruise control using this little button, this little black button inside of the silver tabs there. And then you can also change your view, gear and speed, economy, and range, economy, navigation, and then driver assist systems. But most people are going to go with gear and speed, and that's referring to these two dials here. All right, so you do have a coin box down here for storage, and an SD card slot right there so you can store an SD card. Automatic headlights. You don't have fog lights on this car, but you have something called all-weather lights. There's a little button right there that you push for those. Okay, so instead of fog lights, you have all-weather lights. Pretty cool. Also, there's a trunk release right here, even though it's a manual lift gate. On the door itself, there's this aluminum kind of finish here that's kind of like an aluminum type carbon fiber finish. It's kind of hard. I think it's maybe made of plastic, but it looks pretty nice across there. There's your vent. Your vents are a little linear there. You've got the vent lockout right here, so you can adjust the opening of the vent there. Then you also have this linear line that continues across. And did you guys notice it's anchored by an analog clock right there in the center? So you can adjust the louvers here and also close it here and open it here. On this radio screen right here, this is an AM, FM, and satellite radio along with nav. So I can pull up my navigation here. I'll get this screen right here. I'll go back. I can pull up the map right there. Close that out right there. And then I can switch it back to over here. So I can also hit the OK button here, and that's going to shrink and enlarge the dials there. So it shrinks and enlarges, just like an Audi. Okay, so you also have your hazard button up here If you got an SEL Premium with Park Assist, you would have the Park Assist button up here in addition. Let's see here. Navigation, App Connect, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, or MirrorLink are all standard. Using this USB right here, connected to your phone, you're able to do navigation and things of that nature like Waze and all of that stuff right through your phone. This still has a tri-zone climate control setup. You got dual zone up here, so you've got the rest button, just like in the Atlas, a sync button here. So I can pull up menu on the screen here, and I can adjust individual temperatures. So there's 62 there, 68 there. I can warm up one side and have it cool on the other. I can also pull up the vent settings and the fan speed right there. And what's also cool is I can actually adjust the rear temperature as well from right here. So I can turn on sync, and now everything's synced together. Also, I can turn the whole system off right there. I do also have a rear view camera with trajectory steering, so I can actually turn the steering wheel left or right, and that yellow line will move accordingly. The green line stays static. The red line signifies where your bumper is. Alright, so right here, there's a little storage shelf for your phone right there. Driving modes, I can pull that up right here. So I have Eco, Custom, Normal, Sport, and Custom. Custom allows me to adjust certain things here. I can pull up dynamic chassis control and drive it all the way down as to comfort, or bring it all the way up to sport, or I can also slide it across. Actually, I guess you use the little minus sign there and the plus sign there to adjust. So you can adjust the dynamic chassis control. Also, I can bring steering to sport mode or sporty drive system as well as my adaptive cruise control and my AFS. So front lighting, climate control, all of that stuff I can change. I can also reset it. So with these modes, using that mode button there, I can go to sport as well. Alright, so I do have heated seats up front. I also have this rest button. The way that rest button works is going to recirculate either heated or cooled air in the car when I get out of the car and shut it off. The key is you have to shut the car off and leave the car. But that fan is going to continue to circulate any residual air in the car. Also, there's an auto start stop shut off switch right there. So the car will stop at red lights and stop signs. It will shut off. As soon as you take your foot from the brake to go to the gas, the car will restart. I think it's genius that they put the USB port there. It's easier to get to. You're not, if you got fat fingers or big hands, you're not struggling to get that to fit down in that little tiny crevice there. Speaking of the tiny crevice though, the glove box in this car is not big enough to keep the manual in. But you do have your CD player and your SD card readers right there. First one's for navigation, second one's for music or videos. The manual will actually stay in the hatch, in the trunk. There's a look at those leather seats. They are heated. You also have a vanity mirror with an LED light above on each side. Just like that. Sunglass storage in the middle right here. And you do have a giant panoramic sunroof. Edgeless mirror with MirrorLink, 3-door garage door memory, and a compass right there. There's a look up at that giant panoramic roof. Pop-up windscreen right there, just like in other Volkswagens. Now down here are your cup holders. There's also a sliding cover just like in the old Tiguan's and the Golf R. So you can cover up that and you don't get debris in your cup holder. You do have an electronic parking brake just like that. 12-volt charger here. Sliding armrest. So this is an adjustable armrest there. You do have another USB inside of that little storage area there. So that's also leather wrapped. Let's take a look at the back seat. Oh, one other thing, chrome covered paddle caps and footrest down below, and a telescoping steering wheel right here. I did not go over that. Let's take a look at the back seat. This particular car comes in at $43,465. The extras on this one are going to be the rear view mirror with HomeLink, also the monster mats, and a bumper dillo. There's a look at the panoramic sunroof. Super sexy edgeless mirror or sunroof there. As we look in the back seat, lots of leg room back here, and there's your vents, and also a little rotary dial setup right there. Cigarette adapter right there. I do have lots of leg room back here in this back seat. and that seat was comfortable for me sitting up there. Here's a look through from the back to the front. Look at your center display there, and also the instrument cluster behind the steering wheel, and a look up at your giant panoramic sunroof. This is a sexy car. This car might be a little too sexy for a lot of you, but it does have room for car seats as well. So you have latch hookups there, and also over here on this side, so you can get 2 car seats in this car. And you're not going to have the same issue that you would with maybe a Golf R, where the car seat is up against the back of the seat. There's a lot more room from the back of the seat to where that car seat would sit. Armrest, nice and comfortable there with 2 cup holders in there. Also, it's a pass-through to the rear. I'll look up at the headrests. 2 adjustable outside headrests. The middle one's also adjustable. There's a look out of that back window right there. Again, lots of leg room back here. Lots of room to spread out. Let's take a look at the trunk. I'm a big fan of these wheels. We have an SEL R-Line on the showroom floor that has them as well. Now here's the big surprise. This is a huge trunk. Look at all the storage space you get with that. And a pull-up cargo cover that comes up when you raise the door. This is absolutely a lift back. You get cloth mats, monster mats. There's your manual. Cargo net, cargo blocks. There's your front license plate cover. We won't put that on a car unless you ask us to. Right there. Let's take a look at the spare. It's a full-size spare right there, with jack apparatus as well. And there is no push button on this one. It's a handle to close it. Black spoiler on the trunk adds a little extra pop. The black alloy wheels with the turbine design. Great looking car. This car has a 6-year, 72,000 mile bumper to bumper warranty from Volkswagen. Also, if you buy from me at Bommarito St. Peter's here in St. Louis, 10-year nationwide engine and powertrain warranty on this car. 10 years engine and powertrain warranty nationwide. Also, we'll give you 3 years of free maintenance. Your 10, 20, and 30,000 mile oil change are covered by the dealership. So fly in and see me, drive out in a hot new car. Give me a call at 636-290-4257 or reach out to me on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram at Reese Sells Cars. Please remember, if you've enjoyed this video, if you've looked at this video, ask for me when you come in. Ask for me to be your salesman. Reese, 636-290-4257. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good day.